What up, guys? It's Sync. Today I'm here on Pirates, and I'm going to be doing a DeathKnight Lord God with you guys today. Now, this class just released yesterday as a variant of the original DeathKnight, but this one has a little twist to it, and its skills and more updated features. So, this released yesterday. If you guys are watching it the day I'm recording, which probably nobody's gonna watch this video, but yesterday it came out. For Vaden, which was like some Throne of Darkness or something like that that's coming with the releases, and Artix just really wanted a class. He tweeted that he just really wanted the class to come with this armor, so like we can do that. And so something quick, something easy, we took DeathKnight and we revamped it to something different as this AoE wall tank-esque build that is currently known as DeathKnight Lord today. So let's look up the stats. So 569 attack power with my enchants and 96, I almost said 69, 96 spell power with my enchants as well. As you see, the main stats are sourcing from is strength, endurance, and dexterity. So the main enchantments you want to find for this class is fighter, possibly luck too, and I'll explain that at the end of the video. Dexterity is it's okay on the class. It increases your hit, crit, and evasion, but you don't really need that. You need the raw stats of the AD from your strength, and just the raw stats from endurance for the overall hit points, which is your HP. So, and the mana regeneration. This is a unique mana regeneration, the same one as DeathKnight. So, all the damage that you do will resource the mana, so more damage from my mana. We were talking to this yesterday. Actually, I was talking about Arklen because we were he was saying it may have a bit too much mana regeneration, but I told him since this unique mana regeneration passive it has, you have to build nuke. You have to build like, let's say, full luck to get the most mana regeneration out as possible. But if you build tanky and you build full fighter, you'll do less damage, so you regenerate less mana, but you'll be more tanky. So it's kind of a trade-off, or you can find a mix in between the builds. That's what I told him. That's what the mana regeneration is the way it is right now. So let's look at the class armor. From what I've seen of it, it's like half new armor than half like Vandred. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a. I need to look at this a little bit closer. Okay, let's go to my character page real quick here. Alright. Let's see this bad boy. Okay, so it's like, see, like this part is like Vandred, and yeah, that's Vandred, of course, that's definitely, and that shoulder's Vandred. And this is like the all new. I didn't follow this part. I didn't follow like this part of the Throne of the Darkness because I wasn't really interested in it. I'm not too sure. So yeah, that's the armor, but let's just go into the skill. That's probably what most people are waiting for. So let me put back on my broadcaster because I'm not a fan of this armor at all. Sorry, dude, just not a fan of it. Alright, so here we go. Let's show your auto attack. Base attack taught to all adventurers. 100% weapon damage, 2-second cooldown, all that good stuff. Physical skill, close range. Like I said, because Arklen, he was too busy doing like other class designs and stuff, like coding. So I went ahead and did all the writing for him and tried to explain the class to everybody. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing here, but I'm going to put my own opinion in it, and that's what I always do with these. I don't even know if this is our class design anymore. It's just like my review and what I think of it, how I would use it, and how you should probably use it too. So let's proceed on to the first skill. Harvest Bone, 8 mana, 3.5-second cooldown. This is actually a far range skill. It's your basic skill. Actually, I'm going to talk about this class comparing to DeathKnight, as DeathKnight's Death Chill for skill. The effective chill, it only applies to one person. The DOT was a lot lower, and it never missed. This has a chance to miss, but this stacks higher, lasts longer, and it's more persistent how much you can stack it. And you can, like, it's just a really good AoE puller and to tank a lot of damage for your allies. That's what the main class is for. So as you see, just run over here so I don't die to him. It's the first skill by itself. It's a lot better when it's synced in with its abilities. Alright, so second skill is Curse of Grimskull, I believe. Yeah, Curse of Grimskull, 15 mana, 2-second cooldown. Now, in trade-off from DeathKnight's Frostbite, this skill right here is very strong compared to Frostbite because it has a really nasty dot and also the haste slow. Now, this is just overall better than DeathKnight's first skill, but it's just the same thing because Death Chill, the more haste the Frostbite applies. Same thing with Harvest Bone, the more Curse slows. So yeah. But this is the AoE pool, longer range too. This is a really strong AoE taking class, guys. Alright, so there's no really fancy animations on the class, but overall it's still a pretty solid class for something that was made in literally like split second. It's a pretty decent class, I would say, for myself. I've been seeing a lot of people, I wouldn't say hating on it, but they give it like low ratings and they give it like it's mediocre. I would agree with that too. It's pretty mediocre from what came out in such a short notice. As somebody who isn't skilled with like classes and something to make it on a short notice, of course it's not going to be that great, but it's still a really good tank class, and what I honestly believe it's a really good start towards a tank like classes. Like, what's the last class that was extremely tanky that was designed to tank? I believe Blood Titan. Like, now it's a good time for like a class to come in and like start the tank era again. Not just like constantly starting tanks, but it gives a new fresh tanky feel and like just gives more opening to like more tank classes, especially come with the server rewrite. I can't say much about that, so I'm just going to stop it right there. I can't say much about the rewrite, guys. I'm sorry. So let's proceed on to the third skill. Bone Gauntlet. 25 mana, 15-second cooldown. Physical skill. Range is far, actually. So with this skill, everybody knows about the infamous this Death Grip from the original DeathKnight, the one that just like unknowingly 6Ks you if you have like a 0 to 60 weapon. That's obvious. That always happens sometimes. So always happens sometimes. What is wrong with me? But instead of one person, this helps up to 3 people. And trade off, you don't have the small chance to apply the 6-second stun. You have a small chance to apply Callous Rest, but it gives you a 30% haste buff. Same thing similar to Death Grasp. This skill lowers their damage, and it lowers the damage more with each stack, with more stacks of Bone Harvest. It's just the same thing with Death Chill, but it does it more if you have more stacks of Harvest Bone, as you see right there. And so many stuff is dropping. Don't want treasure hints, guys. I'm not a pirate. So yeah, let's talk about the rank 4 passives. Alrighty. Bone Armor reduces damage taken from all sources by 20%, and Massive Gauntlet increases hit chance by 20%. Nut. I was actually doing some testing with this class. I was using pretty high dodge rate classes, and this thing was just smacking them. Like, this class is so tanky. It was just smacking them. Like, it's hard to like dodge this thing with the massive 20% hit chance. Personally, I would have did like Endurance, even though it's really tanky in defense, but it doesn't have a lot of HP to tank hits while its defense resistance is up at the moment. So yeah, I would have did Endurance, but still overall great in PvP with that hit chance. That 20% hit chance you don't really need in PvE, but in PvP it's massive for dodge rate classes. So let's proceed on to the last skill, Cerament. 20 mana, 20-second cooldown, matches your skill. This is very similar to DeathKnight's Death Shroud. Instead of that really low, unstable heal every time you get, this is a direct heal, as you see there. No, the heal does not increase according to your stacks of Bone Harvest. I think people was really upset about that. It's the same, but on DeathKnight, it goes up based on it. But you get a really high damage resistance for 10 seconds. And it gets even higher with your tainted, I said tainted marrow, that's a debuff on yourself, but it gets really higher with stacks of Bone Harvest. So Harvest Bone, more Harvest Bone you have, the tank you get. Let me see if I can stack a little bit up here. So they're hitting me with 58 right now. Let me just get like one more stack. So 50 on like 106 crit. Now let me use Cerament. It drops it all the way down to 1. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? I'm pretty sure everybody sees it. It's a massive damage resistance. It allows this class to be tanky. Like, we were doing some testing with it, and I was fighting a tester in PvP, and like I was doing like constant like 100 crits. Like, that's all I could do, but she was dishing out like 2k, 2.5ks on me. I'm like, oh my god, how did they kill this class? Even if the class is not persistent, it still has that really nasty dot still ticking away at you guys. So that's something to definitely take note of. So let's proceed on to the solo. I'm not sure if this class can solo. I haven't tried it, to be completely honest with you guys. So let's get started, man. Wow, guys, I'm actually extremely amazed how solid this class will get at soloing. As you know, as I know, oh my god, what is wrong with me? I need to just do more YouTube videos often so I can, like, I wouldn't say I'm uncomfortable. I'm really comfortable doing this. I'm used to doing this. I've been doing this for over a year now, and almost 2 years now. Holy crap! But I'm really shocked about how good this class can solo. As you saw, I only healed when I was 100 like HP, and at the last bit of health that he had, I really probably could have tanked it through and killed him without healing, without using my last skill at all. Just with these 3 skills, so much damage debuff, so much haste debuff with the dot over time, just giving a constant reliable DPS. I actually soloed this guy pretty decent. Note that this guy doesn't hit that very hard, so you're definitely gonna use that come to other bosses, but in terms of that, that should give you a clear example that this class can solo. Definitely can solo. I know some classes that still can't even beat Captain 00 Bear because it doesn't have any sustain. I didn't use any sustaining there, just for my raw tankiness, rank 4 passive, and just raw damage over time. I was able to take this dude down with only killing once. So yeah, as you guys want to, I don't really like talk about enchantments because sometimes I just forget about it, but I'll show you guys my enchants I had on right there. I had Fighter on Cape, Luck on Helmet, and my class is Fighter, and my weapon is Luck with completely stable. So yeah, as you guys saw, like I had 2 Fighter, 2 Luck, and I like the mix in between both crit and tankiness. Crit of damage, mix between damage and mix between tank, and gave me a really good like bruiser-esque build. So yeah, guys, those are the enchants I use. If you want to try them out yourself, go right ahead, be my guest. This basically wraps up this video. Now I am going to be posting a channel update after this video, because I want to talk to you guys about me like doing YouTube and just me getting more into YouTube. Like, I'm doing videos every once in a while, but have I done like faithfully posting videos, you know? Like, I'll talk about it when I get there, and it has something evolving with my next class coming out. So, ow, hit my horn. So yeah, with my next class, it's already been announced. Abyssal Angel's coming out, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in my channel update, and that's going to basically push me forward to coming back and do like a lot of videos, like PvP videos and stuff like that with you guys. So, and note that I'm already on another class design. Believe it or not, Abyssal Angel is still in production. I'm already on the next class design that's coming out very soon. I can't say much about it. I'm not gonna say much about it. I love making you guys wait and build up the suspense boiling inside you. It's just the best thing. So yeah, this pretty much wraps up this video. Like and subscribe, share with all your friends. I'm Sync. Catch you guys later.